Hey guys, it's Roy. So my 6 months on testosterone was last Thursday. So finally I got some time to make an update video. I should be studying for a test on Thursday, but I really don't want to read right now, so I'm doing this. So this is actually going to be pretty short because there aren't a lot of changes. I've actually had more social things happening than actual noticeable physical changes, but here we go. So just like last update, basically it's just been a continuation of things that have been happening already. Nothing like, oh my god, that's new. Just a continuation of my voice getting deeper, my appetite's getting more normal. I can still eat a shit ton when I do eat, but I am not hungry all the time anymore. Um, what else? Oh, everything is getting, all my hair is getting darker. You can't see it because I felt really gross and pervy and had to like shave my little petty stash and stuff yesterday. But I got some pictures up on my tea diary of my current facial hair situation. Down here, it's getting like the patch is just getting thicker. All the peach fuzz that was like turning white last month, like long white spiky hairs, those have all gotten darker. So I have just a line of darker hairs coming in. They're not thick enough to really look much like anything, but they make me happy. So that's about that. My hair right in here on my chest is starting to get darker. My peach fuzz from my stomach going on up. It's gotten like really dark right here, and then it's slowly getting darker on its way up. I am finding random dark hairs, like on the backs of my shoulders, just like random long dark hairs, and like one or two I found like up in these areas, which is weird. Um, I'm really kind of freaked out about the back hair, so I've been tweezing them. If I find them, I've just been like pulling them out. So that's gross. Maybe a little TMI. What else? Mood changes, same as last month. I am a little bit easier to piss off. There were some kids walking on the opposite side of the street from us. They're probably like, I don't know, 14 max years old. And my girlfriend and I were walking our dog, and right after the kid like passed us, he yelled, "Lesbians!" And normally I would just brush it off. And it wasn't even that he misgendered me that pissed me off. It's just the fact that, he was going to yell something at people on the street. Like, don't be a douchebag. So I turned around and yelled, "Are you fucking kidding me?" I think I scared the kid that he was with, because he kept walking, but the kid that he was with, like, stopped and was like, "It wasn't me!" And I was like, "I wasn't talking to you!" And then I was really pissed off for, like, the next 8 minutes. I was kind of fuming about it. So things that normally I would just kind of brush off, I actually am affected by. So that's interesting. I think that's pretty much the same as what was going on last month. I think it's just going to be a constant thing now. What else? My shoulders continue to feel like they're getting wider. I need to start working out again. I have slacked on it, and I've eaten a lot, and my stomach continues to get bigger as my rest of my body continues to stay the same, and it's making me feel very dysphoric when most people refer to this as your hips. This is actually your waist, but hips, waist area is continuing to get wider. Like, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like right here just makes me look very not masculine, that it like cuts in and then comes back out. You probably can't see it because of the darkness of that, but like where it cuts in and comes back out, it makes me feel very not good in my skin. But I think I'm really the only one who sees it, probably because I'm the only one looking for it. And so, whatever. That's just something I need to deal with on my own. Muscles. For some reason, I haven't worked out in like weeks, but like they feel a lot tougher than they normally feel, and my arms are bigger for no stupid reason. Like, I don't even work out, and all my muscles are getting denser, and I'm not even trying to do anything. So I really think if I did work out, I would get some great results, but I've been pretty slacking on that. Getting greasier, yeah, my head's getting greasier. Always itchy. Acne is actually getting better, which is fantastic. I got like one pimple here. I wish my camera were better. I'm working on figuring out how to get my iPod hooked up to my computer and using that as a webcam, but the process just seemed way too convoluted for me to do it right now. But maybe before next month I'll do that, because then you'll actually be able to see my facial hair and the acne that I'm talking about. But I'm having a decrease of actual pimples and an increase of like tiny bumps that like are really tiny pimples, but for the most part my acne is clearing up. And I think that has to do with two things. The first of which is that my body's kind of getting used to my hormones, finally starting to kind of balance out maybe. Wondering if, next month or the month after, like the next 3 months when my thyroid cycle, because your thyroid cycle takes 3 months, when that kind of happens again, wondering if that'll increase my acne again, or if I'll just slowly start having less and less acne. And two, I started using, damn it, I didn't bring it up here. So I have the same brand lotion that I was like face lotion I was using before. If you watch my how to deal with acne video, that it was helping me deal with acne. I got the same brand, but I got the one I was using was Daily Moisturizer. The one I found it. They didn't have it at the store that I'm used to going to, but I saw it at a different store. It's Acne Control. It's just got more salicylic acid and lycopene in it. And so I use the face wash that has salicylic acid and lycopene, and then I use the lotion that has salicylic acid and lycopene in it. And that has been doing wonders, because my face doesn't feel nearly as greasy, which of course I'm touching with my hands, I shouldn't be, but it doesn't feel nearly as greasy as it used to when I was using that with the lotion. So I think that really is one of the key things. What else? Really not much. Haven't had my cycle in 2 months, so that's fantastic. I am passing more and more, so let's move on to social things. I guess that's probably more of a social thing. I had, in the last month, I've had maybe 1 or 2 customers misgender me, which is like, okay, cool. So I guess I'm passing a lot more than I used to. I pass so much now that it actually catches me off guard when I am misgendered as opposed to the opposite. Because I think last month I was a little bit caught off guard when everybody was reading me mail because I wasn't used to it. Maybe that was the month before. But now I'm just kind of used to it, and it's like, whatever, not a big deal. Oh, what else has happened in the social sphere? Gabby and I are hopefully getting a new apartment by the end of this week. We're probably moving Saturday. And the apartment lady read me his mail, and just overall, I've been being read as mail much more frequently. I don't really have much more. I thought I had more social issues, but I'm probably forgetting them right now. Top surgery, I'm planning on scheduling it for next summer. I went to the Queer Resource Center at my school. I found out from them that Aetna, the insurance company that my school uses, my financial aid will just pay for the insurance, actually will pay for my surgery, but they will pay a certain price for it, and then I pay 20% on top of that. So that's cool. They'll pay, and then I'll pay 20%. But the surgeon that I'm going to wants $1,500 on top of what the insurance will cover. So I'm wondering, like, there's the copay, 20% that I pay, and the 80% that my insurance will pay, and then the surgeon, because maybe the hassle of going through insurance, or because insurance usually quotes doctors as, like, say the surgeon wants $7,000, the insurance is like, no, we'll pay you $6,000. And of that $6,000, I'll pay $4,000, and they'll pay $2,000. That's kind of how insurance works with doctors, and so I think maybe because of that, he is charging $1,500 on top of what the insurance quotes him at. So pretty much I just need to save up about, I don't know, probably $3,000 or $4,000 before next summer, which I thought wasn't going to be difficult, but every single time I seem to save up a lump sum of money to put towards my top surgery, something like, us getting our 30-day notice kind of having to move into a new apartment, having to throw down security deposit, pet deposit, first month's rent, last month's rent, all this shit. And on top of that, we don't have anything. Like, we don't have dishware, we don't have silverware, we don't have cookware, we don't have, like, we have a table, but we don't have chairs, we don't have these things because we always lived in houses where these things were already available. We don't have a fucking toaster, we don't have a microwave, we don't have, which, not having a microwave is okay, I don't really like a microwave anyway, but just, like, these little things that are just like, whoa, shit, we need to go out and buy this stuff. All of that keeps getting in the way, and it's really frustrating. So, yeah, that's update, I guess. So surgery next year, hopefully be able to save up what I need for that. And I'll just go on the school's insurance for spring and summer and then fall for follow-up. And hopefully that'll be alright. I think that's it. I actually did notice, though, that my hairline is starting to recede. I don't know if you can see this spot right here. Yeah, that all used to look like this. So this is slowly going away. And it's happening on that side too, where it's slowly going in. So that's cool. It's like getting more masculine. I'm wondering if this is going to disappear with it. What's going on with that? That was the next. I forgot to put that down. So I'll put that down as something that I'm monitoring. But yeah, it's just slowly, and there's more acne in here. It seems like my acne is connected to my hair. Wherever hair is growing or disappearing from, I'm getting acne. So that's cool. That's just like, okay, whatever. But yeah, okay, I think that's it. This wasn't as short as I thought it would be. But that's pretty much all I got for you. Sorry. And then Gabby and I, once she's done with finals, once we move in and everything, we were supposed to do a girlfriend edition last week. I'm sorry we didn't get to it. We've been super fucking busy. She has finals this week, and then we're moving in the weekend, and then I work 5 days a week and go to school the other 2, and I procrastinate a lot, so I don't get my homework done and my studying done until last minute, which means I don't have time to actually do things that I'm supposed to be doing, like making a girlfriend video for you guys. But continue sending me questions, and we will work on getting a girlfriend video up in the next week or so, hopefully right after we move. But yeah, so that was my 6-month update. Everybody stay golden. See you guys in a few weeks for the girlfriend video, and then after that 7 months, and then yeah, shit's happening. When I start working out, I'll start doing updates with that too. But okay, see you guys.